that one too. Oh! Look at this right here, huh? Just to get a little bit of toughest one. This is close to this one right here. That thing. Okay.
The guide centers it.
Yeah, the guide centers it. And then
you lock it down.
You lock it. Okay. Put it in. Tweaking it.
Huh?
Then,
where are you going? No, you didn't ask me. You can just take off.
It looks pretty center. Looks pretty center.
Okay, Mom.
Right there. Here's an old bolt. We just have to make sure it's tightened up all right. Okay, now we take this bushing with the drill bit bushing. Get it place. Now we're gonna start drilling. See what it does. This is already pre-drilled. There's the trouble we're having on the drill bit jamming. Okay.
Somebody stuck helicoils instead of inserts.
Yeah, it's a bad deal. Helicoils stretch, inserts stay the same all the time. It's a bad thing when somebody already drilled in it. And we started. Toughest thing to do is when do it in the car. Oh. good. It's not moving too much. It's not grabbing. Real tough. We already got to the helicoil. Let's see. Yeah, we got there. So now we gotta go slow to grip on the coil and reach out and take it out. Okay, we're there, so I gotta go slow and then let's see if I can get the helicoil.
So this was a do-over, huh? 'Cause somebody used helicoil.
A do-over, yeah, somebody screwed up big time by using the helicoils.
Now we got professionals doing it.
You bet on that. I got it. I got the helicoil. Really, I thought it was going to be the toughest one, but because it was way in the corner. and it seems like it's going pretty easy. Reach out for the helicoil. Okay, I see where it's set. Right here. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming. Look at that. Look at that baby. Yeah, there it goes.
That's the old helicoil.
That's a stupid helicoil spring threading deal.
And can you show us what you're replacing it with?
Yeah, we're replacing it with the good stuff, which is an insert, steel insert. This is the inserts we're going to replace. They are on the outside is 5/8/11, the inside is 11 millimeters, 1.25. So this is a fine thread. The outside is coarse thread to have a better grip on it. So this is the babies we're going to replace them with, and they're going to stay in there forever.
They better.
They better be, yeah. Okay, let's finish up the hole and finish them up and wrap it up. Yeah, there's one thing about that, just to be sure, before you start drilling, measure your depth and measure your mark it in your drill bit, so that way you don't go deeper than that and do an extra work. And in this case, holes already been drilled deeper than what it's supposed to be, and but we're just gonna do it.
We're just trying to clean them up.
Yeah, we just gotta clean them up. better grip on myself here. Okay. Now what we do, get rid of the fixture. Take it out. Look at that. Just thread in, thread out, like nothing. That's the way it's supposed to be a thread.
And the video that we're doing is on the last hole. We've already done 9 of them.
9 of them, exactly. It's 10 all total. So all I gotta do is just finish them up.
Can't really see it on the camera.
You can see a little bit down there in the hole. Maybe after I thread it, you can see better.
Yeah.
As you can see, my markers is already there, but I'm just going to take it a little bit deeper. That'll do it. Okay, now let's blow it up. Let me put a little bit of tape over here just to protect it from dirt going in, and I'm gonna clean up this one right here. Okay, now what we're gonna do? Yep, good. Now we're just gonna set the fixture back in. And do the threading using the same setup as we did for the drilling. I'm gonna take look at all the garbage.
That's all the old helicoils that were in there.
Somebody already did a job, you know, repairing those strip threads, and this is the junk they put in.
And the reason we're doing this is because when the car first came in, it was leaking oil between the head and the block.
Yeah.
It seemed like we were first thinking that the head bolts backed out, but that wasn't the case. The case was somebody stripped the original head bolts, did a head job on it, helicoiled it, and the helicoil job didn't work. So we're going back in and doing inserts, and this is some time later. It took a while for the first helicoils to mess up. But it was a big mess with the oil, and we're using too much oil, so We're going through it and we're gonna make that sucker clamp down pretty good. But stay tuned for our next video for threading. Bye. Okay, now this is our video for threading. So please pay attention.
Yeah, take the old guide bushing off for the drilling and replace it with the bushing for threading, which is a smaller diameter and it's a larger diameter. This one, the small diameter, is for a lining pin to line up the hole from hole to center, and then we use this one for tapping. Just the same way, use it same way. You don't need to tie that one up. All you gotta do, just need it to line up the tap, and you line it up. Just kind of snag it and start tapping.
One more, Lalo.
Yeah,
or two more, huh?
That's it. You know, these ones are pretty easy. Okay, we're using the tap, so we line up, and then we use the T handle. And on this,
Why you got an extension on there?
yeah, on this specific corner right here, we're gonna need a longer extension, 3/8 drive. So the setup, that's the way the setup looks.
Looking for extensions?
Yeah, this one right here, I'm gonna put this one right
Oh, okay.
now. We use the dry side instead of on the tap, and use the other one. In this case, we're gonna do 2 extensions. You wanna come this way? So
Oh yes, you have clearance.
So I can move. In this case, we don't have to. In this case, we don't have to worry about alignment because the bushing is already lining up the tap. What you gotta do is just to start turning. If you can notice, the tap is grabbing and start threading. So what we do is just take it in as far as we can to start up a full thread. And after we do sink it in and get a full thread, and then it's just time for us to take the fixture off so we don't be on the way. Threading, the tapping is supposed to be real easy. If it goes hard and hard to tap, that means that you are going crooked. In this case, that's why we got the fixtures to make sure we're going straight, and the tapping is not as hard as doing a freehand.
have another long one, this long.
You got another one?
Yeah. Where'd it go? Well, there's two more of these.
Oh, yeah, this one make it. Even one of these.
I gotta look for it because I don't like losing my tools.
Yeah.
Tools are mine.
Okay, yeah, that will do it. And now?
That one's not shoved in all the way.
It's not going all the way. It's not okay. It feels a little bit fluffy because of the 2 or 3 extensions that up, but still, you know, you feel like it's stepping pretty straight. Now we take it back to clean up all the residues of aluminum inside the hole and finish them up. Come back and finish them up.
How deep is that hole?
It's supposed to be 4 inches, 4 inches and a half, but we only tap in, you know, 3 inches and a half. So that's what the advice we can give. So that way that the insert sink in all the way down and you clear the thread on the bolt. Otherwise, you don't do that, you're gonna be stripping up the bolt and screwing up the insert at the same time. So yes, let me blow this thing out. I'm gonna pull all the junk out of the deal. See that? If you don't do that,
Please wear safety glasses.
yeah, exactly.
Look what happened to me.
Now drive it back in. Spin. And this time you can drive it in by hand. Make sure, you know, start it up real nice. Go in. As you can see, it's turning real nice. Not loose, not tight, just perfect. You get all that far down, then you can use the T-handle again and finish them up. In this case, our tap is 3 inches and a half, so we're gonna have to sink it in all the way down in order to give us the thread we're looking for. And you can see the head of the tap, it's almost there. There. Okay, at the end of the road. Take it out.
Nice.
Blow it up. Now we go to the next one, which is the last one of all 10, and we run the same deal, the same setup. In, turn it in.
Okay, that was part 2 of our video. Next is the insert video. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be part 3. And now you're just chasing it to make sure the threads are good?
Yeah, just make sure it's not gonna give me any problem with the insert. Just to prevent any binding for the insert going all the way down where it's supposed to be. Pour some alcohol in that thread. And jiggle the alcohol around with something like this to get rid of all the junk to unstuck all the junk in the bottom of the hole. Same time, clean up the thread for a better bonding on the loctite. And blow it out. Now to make sure we ain't going to screw it up by putting the Loctite and trying to put the inserts in, we do a dry run. And we use a driver. What we do is just run the insert down. Insert down, you have to go easy like this. You know, spin by hand. We do both of them same time. With the drive tool. I put it backwards. The slot's supposed to go up. The way we can drive it in. And drive it in all the way down. In this case, we're making a mark that it should sink in 1 3/4 of an inch. So that way it'll have a clearance to clear the thread and don't strip it off at the end of the torque.
The 1 3/4, that's measurement from the top of the insert to the top of the block, right?
Exactly. That's the way. So right there, it already buttoned up. What I do, you can use any ruler, any straight edge or whatever you got to measure. In this case, I'm using my caliper. Sink it into the top of the head, come out with the measurements. In this case, it gave me more than what I was expecting.
Here, let's see what that measurement is.
Right here, that's on this side, right there. It measures 2 inches and a few thousandths. So that means that hole was drilled deeper the first time when they coiled it, and I was just doing, you know, the same deal right there, just to make sure I'll wind up with the right thing. But it can be 2 inches, it can be 1 3/4, no big deal. And now we're going to drive the other one in, just to make sure that one will give us the same thing. So far, all 8 of them before, they give me the 1/700 thousandths and 1 3/4, which is 750 thousandths. So it seems like this is going pretty neat, very good.
So the first time the insert goes in dry, to take the measurement to make sure it's where it goes.
Exactly.
And the second time is going to be when you put the actual Loctite.
And just leave it there, and it's going to be there. And if you try to take it off, you better pray, because you're never going to get it out. So it gives us exactly 30 thousandths under 2 inches. So it gives us the same depth as the first one we checked. So like I said, if you got the measurement, maximum and minimum is 1 3/4 depth. So now what we do is just take them out, put the Loctite in it, in the inserts, and wrap it up.
Good, because we're running out of daylight for our video.
Yeah, I modified this drive tool because I couldn't find any screwdriver wide enough, you know, to give me the width to screw the threads. I was using a flat-head screwdriver, and it was not working out pretty good. It was jamming all over the place, so I have to modify this one and use it as my drive tool.
MacGyver.
Yeah, guys, you gotta play it like that sometimes. Okay. Now we get the Loctite. Make sure you use the extra strange. What is it? Yeah,
it says high strength thread locker red.
That's the kind you gotta use. That way, you know, these suckers that ain't gonna move, they ain't gonna go nowhere. So what you do is just Make sure you put some in the insert, about that much all around, and then come up and just squish some inside the hole, the thread, and just drive this sucker in. Yeah, I bought this car for a first owner, and they never told me they did a head job on it. So I thought it was a virgin car, a virgin motor. It was not. Okay, good. Clean up excess of Loctite. Measure again just to make sure you got it right.
Just to check to make sure it went down far enough?
Exactly, that went the same way the first time. Yeah, perfect. The same measurement, 2 inches and few thousandths. So we're okay. So now we do the next one, the last one. And thank God we got the job done. Do the same thing. Spray some of the Loctite on it. Spray some in the thread. And drive it in. Okay. Drive it in pretty good. Okay, good. Bottoms up. Yeah, same way. Same way as the first time, same way as the second time. So we okay.
Just to give everybody an idea of the kind of background of brains that's taken to get this done. Lalo's a machinist. How long you been a machinist, Lalo?
20 years.
He's been a machinist for 20 years, and that's all he does is repair aluminum threads for different companies. This was a problem that we ran into, and he thought that he could teach me how to do this because I was about to deal with helicoils again. That would have been bad.
Yeah, we build the fixtures. We build the guide bushings. We build all the things we needed to do the job. We made it ourselves. So that's a saving. If you want to go ahead and buy whatever, it's.
And be aware, dealership does have a kit that's supposed to fix all that. It's like $450.
But it doesn't have inserts.
Yeah, and it doesn't have inserts, and it probably would have failed again.
Yeah.
This way, it stays on and it stays nice. Okay, everybody, we're out of here. We showed you how to do all that. Hopefully this video is a little bit better than the one we saw on YouTube. Bye.